Dr. Groovy Scott Grove from GroovyMusicLessons.com here. Hope you dug the intro. I just made a little solo over the top of a backing track I have, and just going to teach you that. So if you found anything cool within it, I teach you note for note everything that was in there. At the end of the video, it goes through it again. Then you have the backing track for that going through, I don't know, 8-10 times, something like that. So if you found it cool, stick around and enjoy the lessons. We go at a pretty decent pace, so get ready for that. Since I have my Fender shirt on, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and use my Reverend Jetstream 390. Okay, makes all the sense in the world. So that's the guitar that I'll be using. Awesome axe. And you guys get ready for this one. Hope you enjoy it, and see you there. Okay, so we're going to do the intro that was at the beginning. Of course, that's where the intro goes. This is over the C, F, and C. It's the part that goes. Okay, so this is on the A string, 3rd fret. Has a slide up from 5 to 7. Ends up on the 5th fret on the D string. Okay? That's all that is going hammer on from 5 to 7 on the D string to 5 on the G. So we have, okay, it goes exactly like that. So pretty quick transition between the two little licks. From that note, 5th fret on our G string, the C note, we're actually going to slide up like we did at the beginning. Everything from here up is an octave higher than what we did at the beginning. So that kind of thing. So we go from the G string and actually just slide up from 7 to 9 because we've already hit the 5th fret, okay? So that's an actual hammer on and a slide. Notice I'm doing nothing here. Okay, so up from 7 to 9. Up to 8 on the B. Then again. Okay. Which is 8, 10 with a hammer on. To 8 on the high E. Okay, there are some little double hits if you want. Okay, like that right there. Okay, so from there, going up to 10, bending it up a whole step. Okay. So we're doing up a whole step, up a whole step, resolve, and then back to the 8th fret. Okay, at actual tempo, which is slower. Okay, you'll notice a little kind of a blues feel. Okay, from there we're going to the F. Okay, which is simply going to the F note on the B string, and with your first finger, which is the 6th fret, and we're actually going to be starting with the 8th fret on the B string and pulling off to the 6th fret. So that's called a pre-bend. Here again on the 8th fret with a whole step, 2 frets. Okay, you can add the little clicky thing in there if you want. Okay, so all together. Okay, that there is going back to the C, which is 7 to 5 with the bend, pre-bend, whole step up. Okay, that part there, your pinky is barring the E and B string at the 8th fret. Okay, so you have your ring finger or your 3rd finger here on the 7th fret G string, your 1st finger on the 5th fret G string, strictly as a support mechanism to help you bend that G string up. I let it down a half step. Okay, we bend up a whole step. Okay, we release it half a step and then bend it back up a half step so that it is a whole step. Okay, so after the okay. Okay, everything in its entirety for this part. Okay, that's our first part. Okay, now the next part of this lick is going to be doing a little type of thing. Okay, so we're still in C. Okay, so we're doing it twice here on the 5th fret on the D string. So we have a hammer on onto the 7th fret on the D string. Stop on the 5th fret on the G string. And we actually just stop. Okay, and then we do the same thing again. So first time. Okay, twice. Okay, so that's the part that goes to the G up there. So back in C we got. Okay, which is up here on the high E string, 10th fret. B string, 10th fret. Okay, so we just bend it up a whole step and end up on the 8th fret of the B string. Okay, then this little trill is 10, 8, then 9 on the G string. Okay, so we got. Okay, same thing but with a little trill in it. Okay, so it does that one little lick twice, but again with that. So it goes. And now the fun part of it, when we go back to the C, has that part that goes. Okay, that's just getting something going up until we hit that C. Okay, so doing that is on the B string, just getting up there. Okay, so going all the way up to the 13th fret on the B string. Okay, so you can do every other note in between as the root note, like I just did. Or doing little clicky notes, ghost notes. Okay, so again, all the writing stuff is that C note. That is simply going chromatically or fret by fret from the E string 12th fret, 13, 14, 15. And then taking the B string at the 15th fret, but we're actually going to go for the 7th sound. Okay, so we're bending up the 15th fret on the B string, all the way back to the 11th fret, okay, on the B string, okay. That's the coolest lick in the thing. It's just a matter of playing it right, coming out of. And that will be from just listening to the way I did it. For those who just can't count it out. Okay, just check it out. There's no particular amount of things because you could actually stroke things because you're not going to be actually going. None of that stuff, so. And it'll be so much slower. Okay, now is the next one, where we're going to F. So right where we were at the 10th fret on the B string, we're going to go a little trill there, hammer on, pull off from 10, 11, 10. Okay, then, okay, 10, 11, 12, 11, 10 on the G string. Same thing on the D string. Okay. And we stop. Then. Okay. So that's that whole part. Okay. Okay, so that is that whole section. Okay, now the third and last part of this whole thing, after the there are those three little notes at the end of that. If you want it. And the next part is we go back to C. And we start with this looking thing. Okay, we're going to have one finger barred completely across the D string all the way down to the high E string on the 5th fret. Okay, but we're going to have your pinky barring across the E and B string at the 8th fret. So you got... Okay, now we're going to do some backward type picking, which is a cascading effect. Okay, that's what's going to happen. Okay, how to do that is we're going picking up and then down. Okay, so it's up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down on your picking hand. Okay, so we're going on the E string up, B string down. Get rid of that now. Okay, so we got 8, 8, 5, 5. Then we switch up, we go to 8, 7 on the B and G string. Okay. take them off, do the B and G string again. Okay. Trying to make it sound like they're all still ringing, but of course they can't be. But that's the effect we're going for. So. Okay, hammer on from 5 to 7 on the D string, down to the 5-4 on the G string. Okay, that gives us our G. Okay, that's exactly what it does. We go to the G chord right there. That's just the third of the G. Okay, that we have a pickup note going back to the C. Back to the steel bend type thing. Okay, that's 5-7 hammer on the D string. 5th fret on the G. Which is the exact same 2 frets we had covered before, which are the 8th frets on the E and B, and then adding the 7th fret on the G string and picking upward. Okay, so we got now. Okay, going back up to that C there. Okay, another one of those. On the D string, we're going from this G, but we're actually still in C. Okay, so 5, 7, 8, or 5, 6, 7, 6, 5. 6, 5, yeah, 6. Okay, so you got the... Then another one of those bends. Okay? Okay, and then we have another one of those when we actually go to the G. Okay, because we just went from G back to C. Back to that. Okay, so for that turnaround, we're doing the C, of course, again with one of these. And then when it goes to the G, back to the C. 3, 4, 5, 4, 3. Okay. Okay. So that's the way that one goes. Okay, you'll notice on the track that the G is kind of a late sounding thing. So you got from the... Okay, so it comes in what seems to be like a half bar late. Okay, so that's the way all of them go together. And I'll go ahead and put that same intro right here for you that I had at the beginning. Let you see how it all goes through on there, okay? And then I will put the entire backing track to go through a few times so you guys can jam out to that. Okay, so here's everything again, the same clip from the beginning, everything in context. Okay, now after you check that out, you can come back and check any little parts since it's right there. Here's your backing track for you. Let it go through a few times. I'm simply going to play rhythm with my volume off. Why? Because I can. So here it comes. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so there's your backing tracks. And again, the whole solo was right before this, so you can get easy access and refresh your brain right before you start checking out the backing tracks to play along with it. Okay, folks, I hope you dug that. And don't forget, groovymusiclessons.com. Go there, get 200 hours of lessons on different instruments. None of the lessons are the things that I have taught here on, whether you're watching on Facebook or whether you're watching on YouTube. So they're all totally different lessons, all kinds of cool, full tunes and so forth by different artists, and just all kinds of great stuff. $25 to download all those. So go check all those out. Again, happy picking. Hope you enjoy the little solo, and I'll see you guys someday very soon.